Alright everybody, welcome in. And she just kind of walks on in there. Alright, she got the swag. We can give her that. But it's time. I know I'm like a week late. I meant to do this earlier. But let's have a little look over Cruella's kit. And I have bumped her up. We are going to be going in on her little leaderboard. I was going to be maybe unlocking her, just shy of unlocking her, if I naturally just did no refreshes at all during her event. But as soon as the leaderboard dropped, I was like, nope, that's it. I'm going to do a couple of refreshes now. Make sure I get her. Guarantee I get her. Give me some time on the leaderboard, because we know when these leaderboards drop, if people don't have the characters, you can easily get to the top of them. And I want to maximize my rewards. So, just a little tip for anyone out there. We will be doing that. If you want to stay tuned for that, if you want to be subscribed so you don't miss out, then go ahead if you like this kind of content. But let's jump into her kit. So with her basic does like a good amount of damage. And then 101, good old 101 Dalmatian just dropped right there. I wonder if they're going to do like drops for like the 102 Dalmatians. And then the 100 nobody wants the sequels. Let's just pretend I never said that. Alright, but I like it how it's done to summoned opponents, and that also gives me just like a little bit of like something just picking away in my mind. It's like, I wonder if they're gonna eventually make the 101 Dalmatians summonable characters. Maybe have the two owners come along, and one summons Pongo, and the other one summons the female dog, and have them as playable characters in the game, but the dogs themselves in 101 Dalmatians are summons, and maybe you can summon a couple of the famous kitties, the kitty puppies, those ones that were like heavily spotlighted in the movies. And if they use the dogs as summons, this is just gonna go tinfoil hat time moment, and this is just all about what this means. Because I have a feeling, because it is two summoned opponents, that would be a super epic way of dropping and alluding toward what these other characters are going to be like and what the kits are going to be like. So that is what I think it is going to be like, and we'll just see if I'm right. I've made some pretty good calls at the moment. But anyway, let's carry on with the kit aside from the 101s. Inflict one of the following harmful effects. So, and it's going to prioritize the highest effect that is not inflicted. So it's going to get blind, or heal block, or offense down, then continuous damage. So prioritizing the blind, I believe. So it's going to be anything. So it's going to be any of those, but it's going to be what they don't have. So if they've got blind, then it'll prioritize heal block or offense down or continuous damage. If they've got continuous damage, which a lot will, then it'll prioritize blind, offense down, heal block. Or if they've got, like, say, offense down because Hercules is there, continuous damage because so many other characters are doing that now, then it'll give you heal block and blind. That's cool. Having another character with heal block is good for characters like Baymax, Hercules, Mickey and Friends, all these characters that are healing all the time. So that is nice. That is actually, I think heal block will be underrated, very underrated with a lot of these characters, because we just don't have very many competitive usable characters with heal block. And so I think that'll actually go a whole long way, because a lot of battles last long because of heal block. And then when you upgrade it even more, then you're going to get an additional effect. So then it's going to be getting 2 effects. So that'll be cool. I like that. And then if you have 2 other non-summoned villain teammates, ooh, I like that. So it's going to be giving it a few. So it's encouraging you to wear more villains. I like that. I'm all about that. Now, with her first special, this is going to be like this is interesting. So for her, I'm just going to step back a little bit, step back in the time, and just have a look at what Cruella is. So she is a villain support. Okay. I had a feeling as much. So she's going to be like healing, but then also transferring. I like this. I like that she's going to transfer 3 helpful effects from the target to this character. So she's going to kind of like, ooh, you got some effects, I want to take them now. That's cool. And it's not going to include taunt or protect. So that means you can drop Hercules, get some protects, get his counter, get his defense, get his, say, offense up, or something else that he's going to give. And then you can just go, mine. That's cool. And that's a way, and if you can easily give those on that character to themselves over and over, that's cool. You can do this with Panic and Pain and steal, what is it called? Stealth and evades. And just goes, mine. That is cool. There's a lot of different ways you can run this, depending on what kind of team you want to build her into. And I like that. I really like the way that is going to. And then also carry on down further, restore 50% bonus health per transfer effect. So if you actually get 3, you're going to be doing double plus half. So you're going to be doing what, 1,500? No, 1,250. Ooh, I like it. And then copy each effect transferred to one other non-summoned villain. So it's going to spread them out to the other villains as well. That's so cool. That is like cool villain supports. That means you can also run this with non-villains like Baymax. Get a stack of effects on Baymax and then just suck away. It won't take the taunts. So you can take out the other characters, and then you can also share them between your other characters, so you can use them with Panic and Pain and Hades and spread them along to them, or with Hercules being a hero, take his ones and spread it along to the others. That's pretty cool. One thing I want to do, use her with Sheriff. Use Sheriff as your only other villain, give him a whole bunch of effects, and then just let loose. Oh, that's what I want to do. Like, yes, I want to try that. And then just be like, yes, take them all. And then give them to Sheriff. And then have Sheriff just pop off and just one-hit KO someone. Oh, I hope I'm giving you some ideas. Because this is exciting for me. Alright, so with her special, After Them, she'll deal quite a decent amount of damage. 800 damage plus. Well, this is all relative, so this is a low level character, so in relation it's decent damage. But when it's going to go extra 50%, so deal 50% bonus damage to opponents with the lowest health. So that's going to just jump on up to what, extra 400, so it'd be what, 1,000, 1,200 or so. Okay, alright there. And then on top of that, 30% chance to transfer. So I like how this is all about effects, transferring helpful effects from each opponent to a random non-summoned teammate. And that doesn't have to be a villain, but if it is a villain, they're going to get health. So that's cool. I like that. I like how it says she's not only put in a box with villains, but you can use it outside of villains as well, and I like that. I really like that. A couple of ideas here. I want to know, now this says excluding taunt and protect. I wonder if you accidentally use this one on someone that has stasis, if you transfer stasis to the other characters, that'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious if you would do that. And then no, all of a sudden I've got like 2 characters that'll be horrible. That'll be horrible. Although you may not be able to target. Like Hercules is one of those ones that you can still target him with things yourself when he's in his own stasis. Like Elsa can't, but Hercules can. So it'll be interesting to see how that works. But there's something for DSA Mythbusters in the future. Alright. Now let's go to her passive. You're such a wit. Alright. When your team defeats an opponent, do the following. Extend the duration of helpful effects on up to 3 teammates, and extend the durations of 1 harmful effect on up to 3 opponents. That is so cool. So it's helpful for your team, harmful for their team. That is amazing. And then also, if defeated opponent was summoned, grant 1 random helpful effect to non-summoned villains on your team. So that's going to give it the extra little bit of villain kick, and then you're going to get extra plussing effects extended. That's cool. I'm all for that. That's very interesting for her kit. And then her passive. This character has 20% bonus defense for each helpful effect on them. Oh, on them or on her, you mean? This character has 20% bonus damage for helpful effects on them. Yeah, so it's on her. Up to a max of 5. So she'll get an extra 100% defense. Ooh. This will be a candidate for an actual defense stone. And now that we're just mentioning defense stones before. So that was interesting. Alright. And then you're going to get extra bonus defense as well. Oh, so you're going to go up to like 30. Oh, so you're going to go well over 100% bonus defense. You're going to go up to 35%. And then less damage from summons. So, 35% times 5. Ooh, so you're going to be like 150, 170 defense more. Oh, she's potentially going to be tanky. I like that. This is interesting. She is definitely an interesting character. Now, if you want to see her in the future, and I'm going to be doing a video on her for this leaderboard tournament, then stick around and subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss out. And let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Cruella. If you have her, if you're looking forward to getting her, I want to hear from you guys in the comments below, and we'll see you there.